In the 5th year of marriage, I asked Ethan Stone for a divorce. The reason was that I found potato chip crumbs on his passenger seat, and he never let me eat in his car. He was dismissive, just for this little thing. This time I didn't lower my head like before. I just looked at him and said seriously, yes, just for this little thing. When I went to wash the car, the staff frowned and asked me, "Ma'am, there are snack crumbs in your car. I think we should do a deep interior cleaning." I was stunned and subconsciously retorted, "Impossible." Ethan couldn't stand anyone eating in his car the most. He had fallen out with me several times because of this. How could there be snack crumbs in his car? The staff gestured for me to look. I leaned into the car and actually saw yellow potato chip crumbs on the passenger seat, still with seasoning powder, scattered in the corner. When driving the car home, I sat in the underground garage for a long time. Finally, I opened the dash cam. After rummaging for a while, I quickly found the segment from when he got off work yesterday afternoon. After a moment of silence, the sound of the door closing rang out, and a familiar female voice laughed. "Quite on time today." That voice was very pleasant, with the unique delicate softness of a young girl. However, my heart turned cold at this moment. Ethan said briskly, "Why did you come out so early? Didn't your supervisor scold you?" Sophia Lynn laughed. "They all know my relationship with you. Who dares to stop me?" If a mature woman like me said this, it would only make people feel snobbish and pretentious. But if a young girl who just graduated said it, it makes people feel boldly cute. Sure enough, Ethan chuckled and said nothing more. I suddenly remembered when we first got married. At that time I was still working in his company. Once I met him on the road and wanted to say hello, but he walked past me as if seeing nothing, as if he didn't see me at all. When I mentioned this at home, he just frowned and said, "I don't want people in the company to know our relationship. What would they say about me arranging my own wife in for personal gain?" After that, his parents also hoped I could take care of his daily life at home, so I simply resigned and became a housewife. But it turns out, he doesn't mind his relationship with others, he just minds his relationship with me. The sound of puffed food packaging turn pulled me back to reality. Sophia chewed potato chips crunch crunch. Ethan said nothing. Oops. Sophia said, "I dropped potato chip crumbs on the car. Sorry." "It's okay." Ethan was calm. "Just watch it when we get back." Paused a bit. He continued, "Don't eat so many snacks. I'll take you to eat something good later." There was nothing more after that. In the dim garage, I sat in the car silently for a long time. I wanted to control myself not to think about those things before, but my mind couldn't help but recall 2 years ago, when I rushed to work without breakfast and brought 2 buns into Ethan's car. He roared at me to get off. "Get out. Don't eat in my car." I explained anxiously, "I won't drop it in the car. This is mushroom filling. No smell." But he just looked at me with disgust, stepped on the gas and drove away, leaving me alone holding the buns, standing stunned in the garage. It was raining that day and hard to get a taxi. My high heel broke when I ran out anxiously. I was in a sorry state when I arrived at work and was scolded badly by the supervisor. I had low blood sugar and didn't eat breakfast. My vision went black when standing and I almost fainted. It was a colleague who stuffed me a pack of biscuits that I survived, but now, he allows someone to eat in his car. It turns out his principles are not unbreakable, just haven't met that special person yet. I closed my eyes for a long time and took out the divorce agreement from my bag. This agreement had been printed out for half a year, but I never had a chance to take it out. To put it bluntly, I was reluctant myself. I have liked him for so long. This person occupied my entire youth. From the first day I liked him, I was waiting for him to see me. Then I waited until he fell in love with the school beauty. He was with the school beauty. His mother didn't agree with him marrying the school beauty. They broke up. He was desperate. Under family pressure, he chose to be with me indiscriminately. But after waiting for so many years, I didn't wait for him to fall in love with me. Actually, the moment I saw Sophia, my sixth sense as a woman sounded the alarm. She was too much like Ethan's first love. Both have bright looks, passionate personalities, spicy and cute. I noticed his eyes stayed on her for a few seconds, then passed her resume. Even though her education didn't match the company's recruitment requirements, what made me feel wrong at first was once Sophia called. Actually, it was all business, but it is unreasonable for an intern to call the president directly. We were eating at that time. Ethan suddenly put down his chopsticks, almost scrambling to answer the phone. His voice was tight, as if a bit nervous.